Well, this video is going to be interesting to say the least. Hello nerds and weirdos of the internet, welcome back to another video. And welcome back to another episode of Can People Just Not Be Problematic? Or is that too hard? Today we are talking about the popular clothing company, Dolls Kill. In case you don't know who Dolls Kill is, think of glorified Hot Topic but with less graphic tees. I have went to this website before, but it was a few months ago. Looking at it now, there is not that much diversity. Like, I can only see a couple black people and plus-sized people and a couple, just like 2 or 3 men on the photos they have on their website. And looking at these photos, one, why, for one, why would you make a bandana into a bodysuit? Who thought that was a good idea? 2, who thought a lot of these other outfits were a good idea? And 3, where's the diversity? There's hardly anything. And also, all of these pictures look like they were stolen from Instagram. They may be, they may not be, I don't know. But, okay, if you scroll down all the way to the bottom, you can obviously make an account, the About Us section. Under that, it says pick a doll. That doesn't sound sketchy at all. Careers, and privacy policy. And obviously help and FAQs and quick links, and you get the gist. So let's click on the Pick a Doll section. Their description of the dolls is, the dolls are the essence of our magic. They exhibit us at our most ornate, audacious, I think that's how you say that, and expressive self, actively turning every outfit into a fully formed experience. To be a doll is to be in complete control, dictating yourself on your own terms. Pick and choose the elements from each of the dolls that strike you most within this moment. Within this outfit. It may be one doll, it may be all 6. We're here to inspire options, not impose limits. Your style, your rules. I beg to differ with the amount of controversies that you've been in Dolls Kill. There is no diversity within these, quote, dolls. There's no plus size, there's no racial diversity, just thin and, well, supposedly thin, they look thin, and they're all white. No diversity within these dolls, whatsoever. Alright, now for the whole point of this video. And I would suggest you buckle up, grab some popcorn, and probably pop a Xanax, because this is going to be very, very rage-inducing. Dolls Kill has been in trouble for cultural appropriation, stealing designs from black artists, and even selling articles of clothing that suggested alliance to white nationalist groups. Not to mention the fact they love romanticizing things like rape with clothing that says goth is white or dead girls can't say no. And yes, I will indeed be going through all of those points. According to an article by The Grit Daily, in the wake of the Black Lives Matter protests that have erupted around the world, Shady Lynn, probably butchered that, but I don't care. Their Dolls Kill's owner posted on Instagram in solidarity with the police that were at the time, and still are, attacking and detaining protesters, especially around Los Angeles. Well, I just found an apology video that is 28 seconds long and absolutely pitiful.
I am here today to apologize for the damage and the pain that my actions caused you, the Dolls Kill community. I did something that hurt people. I was not trying to do that. I want to talk to you about that today.
And that's it. That's the whole ass video. 28 seconds of no context, pretty much nothing. Yep, thank you Dolls Kill, very cool. And the replies to said video pretty accurately describe how I feel about it. And after that bullshit apology video was released, Dolls Kill Instagram page lost thousands of followers. Well, at least some people have enough common sense. And Shady only released that apology video after getting an absolute ton of backlash and criticism. Criticism in which she deserved. Oh boy, where do I even begin? A few months ago, whenever I was originally going to make this video, which you could probably guess never happened, because I got lazy, but regardless, that's not the point. Whenever I was originally going to make this video, I went on their website and it was a lot different then than it is now. There was no diversity whatsoever. I didn't see a single black model anywhere on that site. Not a single one. But unfortunately, I was too much of a fucking dumbass to take screenshots. So do with that as you will. Okay, let's start off strong with the Goth is White t-shirt and hoodie. Oh my god, how stupid does one person, one CEO, have to be in order to think that this is a good idea and you won't get backlash from it? Not a good look, honey. Okay, this shoddy lady has reached a new level of stupid that not even I can comprehend. This fucking woman, this actual piece of human troglodyte, that didn't make sense, tried selling a Native American headdress as a Halloween costume. And one Tumblr user with actual human decency called Dolls Kill out on their blatant racism after finding out about this. And of course, what does Dolls Kill do? Respond in the worst way imaginable. Like honestly, reading this made me want to punch a wall. Hey doll, the last thing Dolls Kill would be / represent is racist. We love and value individuality and originality. Our company was created to represent the dolls of all flavors, colors, ideals, etc. We're here for the misfits, mislegits, and everything in between. I'm sorry if that costume offended you, but to call us, quote, racist is pretty ridiculous. We're a brassy, sassy, stick it up your assy kind of company. Not for the easily offended norm culture. So take a chill pill and get your panties out of a bunch, because it ain't that serious, cutie, winky face. XOXO, Anna, XO. Who? What? What kind of troglodyte do you have to be to respond like this? So basically, what they're saying is, oh, we can't be racist. We were just messing around. We don't care that it offended you. We can't be racist. We're all inclusive. But here's the thing. You're not all inclusive. You're just being blatantly racist and culture appropriating. Okay, being completely honest, reading this response reminds me of something I would find in my DMs from someone who I haven't talked to in 10 years maybe, who is stuck in an MLM pyramid scheme trying to get me to join their program to sell essential oils and be part of said pyramid scheme. Yeah, I think I watch a little bit too much Illuminati. I love Blair. I'm gonna put a little bit of a trigger warning here, because this segment will be talking about rape culture and maybe some necrophilia. So if you get triggered by that stuff, go ahead and click away. Just as you thought this company couldn't get any worse, oh, it's gonna get so much worse. Kinda like the year 2020. Dolls Kill made a shirt that said, "Dead girls can't say no." If you couldn't already tell, this is very much promoting rape culture. And necrophilia, if you think of it that way. And that apparently wasn't the first time they were caught promoting rape. They apparently had another shirt at Coachella that said, "Eat, sleep, rape, repeat." Yes, you heard that right. And Dolls Kill still hasn't said anything or apologized about this yet. And it's been 4 years. Okay, from what I can tell, it seems like Dolls Kill is willingly refusing to accept the fact that if some people see a shirt like this, it will trigger their PTSD, and it will cause them to have some form of panic attack. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put another little trigger warning here, because I do realize that different people get triggered by different things. So if you get triggered by the mention of pedophilia or sexualization of children, I won't blame you for clicking away. Now this section was a little difficult to make, only because I could only find one article that related to this, but regardless, it really needs to be said. So back around this time, back in 2018, Dolls Kill was accused of sexualizing children with their Lolita clothing collection. Now hearing that, you probably thought to yourself, wait, isn't Lolita just a style of Japanese clothing? And well, apparently you are correct, but not in this context. In this context, it's something really, really bad. What you need to keep in mind while we go through this is that Lolita is the name of a book by a Russian-American novelist, Vladimir Nabokov. I definitely butchered that. I'm just gonna read this straight from the page. The novel is notable for its controversial subject. The protagonist, an unreliable narrator, a middle-aged literature professor under the name Humbert Humbert, I most likely said that wrong, is obsessed with a 12-year-old girl, Dolores Hayes, with whom he becomes sexually involved with after he becomes her stepfather. Lolita is his private nickname for Dolores. The novel was originally written in English and first published in Paris in 1955. Now here's something to keep in mind. In the second paragraph in the middle, it says, its assimilation, I probably said that wrong too, into popular culture is such that the name Lolita has been used to imply that a young girl is sexually precarious. Something else to keep in mind as we talk about this is that the narrator also in the book repeatedly drugs and rapes Dolores. Now, before you guys go to the comments and start bashing me, saying, oh, you just took it out of context, there's no way it could be about pedophilia. Yeah, well, here's the thing. I wouldn't have said anything if the clothes were based on the Lolita fashion trend from Japan, but they're not. It's really bad. Now, in case for whatever reason you still don't believe me, let me show you some pictures from the line itself. Now, if you don't see anything wrong with any of these outfits, do me a favor. Bippy boppy, hop yourself over to a magical place called therapy. Now let's go back and look at that second image, and let's break it down. Now, there is the possibility that I could be wrong on this, but that person looks like a minor. And if that person is a minor, that's even worse! If they are indeed a minor, that would just go to show that Shady Lynn gives zero fucks about morals whatsoever. And she's willing to do anything and everything to please who she can, even if it means doing something morally awful. Even if this person wasn't a minor, which they most likely aren't, it's still bad regardless. It seems like they're intentionally making this person look younger than what they probably are, just to go with the Lolita theme that they're going with. Does Shawty Lynn ever take a minute to pull her head out of her ass for 2 seconds and actually think about what she's doing? Because it's pretty obvious that she doesn't. Now this clothing line also includes a wedding style innocence crop top and is so precarious with the word Lolita stamped onto it. Now let me read you part of this article from The Sun. While some shoppers are obsessed with the clothes and others are more concerned by the apparent glamorization of a novel about pedophilia and child sex abuse. Now keep this next sentence in mind. And some have noted that the models used to show off the clothes were all young looking and without visible body hair. Taking to Twitter and Instagram, shoppers slammed, oh yeah, when a 12-year-old was raped by her stepfather. And now we want to perpetuate the infantilization of women for the male gaze. Keep women small, hairless, and obedient. Great message. Really love this brand. And I really, really hope that last part was sarcasm. Judging by the way it was written, I'm pretty sure it is sarcasm. But what do I know? I think I'm gonna wrap this video up here, because as of right now, that's all the controversies I can really find that are worth noting. And my conclusion is, don't buy from Dolls Kill. please, just don't support shoddy. And if you think that any of this, anything that I've mentioned, is okay for a business to do, there is something wrong with you. That's all I gotta say about that. And also, something else worth mentioning, I have decided that I'm not gonna have a set schedule. I'm just gonna put videos out whenever I feel like they're ready, because I feel like content is better whenever it's well made and you actually put time and effort into it rather than just rushing everything. And plus, I'm still relatively new to editing, so it takes me a lot longer than what a normal YouTuber would take. Anyway, if you made it this far, thank you for watching, and be sure to subscribe and like the video. Bye bye!